Pregnancy prevention has been around since the very beginning of time. Some of the earliest forms of birth control dates back to like 1550 BC.
The Urbis Papyrus was a medical scroll for herbal knowledge in ancient Egypt in 1550 BC, and it's one of the oldest preserved medical documents still left on the planet.
The scroll contained over 700 magical formulas and remedies, and also information on how the body works.
The papyrus also contains several chapters on contraception, diagnosing pregnancy, and other reproductive health information.
Back in those times, women would smear a paste of, I can't say this word, so I'm going to insert it here, leaves and honey to wool, and they would insert it into themselves. I just want to thank whoever invented my IUD because, girl, that sounds like a rough time.
Herbal medicine and witchcraft was used in early medieval times, not because people wanted to be witches, because women wanted control over their own fertility and childbearing.
Women were killed for making that decision. Over an estimated 200,000 witches were tortured, burned, or hanged.
Spain was also another place that tried to repress contraceptive potions, and the witchcraft women used to fortify them. In 546, the Council of Lerida condemned both men and women from using birth control potions and magic.
By the 7th century, kings rewarded for information about witchcraft, so they could punish the people who were seeking and enabling abortions.
Some ancient contraceptives. People used siliphium due to its effectiveness. It was harvested into extinction.
Women were also encouraged to tie weasel testicles around their thighs before having intercourse. They claimed it worked.
The first condom was discovered in 1640, and it was made out of animal guts. It wasn't until the 20th century that condoms were widely available.
Let's talk about early 1900s birth control.
If you look closely to vintage ads, they seem hilarious and yet very shocking. One I seen circling the internet not too long ago was a Lysol ad.
It told women to use Lysol, the disinfectant, as a female hygiene product. In some cases, it caused inflammation, burning, and even death.
That's not scary enough for you? Let's talk a little bit about ancient China for a second. They would mix lead, liquid mercury, and arsenic and drink it to prevent pregnancy. Yeah, you heard me right. I'm just as surprised as you are.
Maybe after the first 1,000 deaths, they would have realized it had a chance of causing kidney failure, brain damage, and you already know this one, death.
All of us here at All Access EKY are very thankful that we now have reliable, safe, and healthy birth control methods. But we wouldn't be where we are today in our health care if it wasn't for the sacrifices that were made since the beginning of time.